Uh, mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Hey.
I got my baby girl, she on the side of me. I got them $100 bills in blue and green. We a family, we a unit, we a team. I do it all for little Jaden, what you mean? Yeah, what you mean, what you mean?
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Baby Z.
And your boy, Wavy D.
So today we're gonna do a little mukbang. We put some stuff together. I'm with Bay in college. Came to visit him for a while. We made some lasagna, well, baked ziti. We got some fruit. We got some bread knots and some chicken and
Nigga
salad.
had salad. I had salad, man,
So,
but this is for my girl though. I really don't be
You don't
eating
eat
salad.
salad, but then you
Salad,
coming
yo.
at me about eating my greens.
One thing, you gotta have that ranch, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that ranch, bro. You put that on lasagna, you put that on anything, man. You gotta have it, man. It's a must.
Denzel went back to school. Just really been chilling.
Yeah, for the most part. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I don't have class. So for the most part, I just be working and stuff like that around campus. You know what I'm saying? Just doing little jobs, working the football games, working just whatever they want me to do, basically. And as far as classes, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have 3 classes. And the earliest they start is like 9:30 all the way to like 3. And after that, I just be chilling, man. It's my last year. Like I said, trying to go out with a bang. Hopefully I find a job out there within my field. I'm trying to do like counseling. You know what I'm saying? Just help kids, motivate kids, stuff like that.
I think it'll be easy for him to find a job. He got good connections. It's just the whole fact that we just want everything to go by so fast. Because I'm pregnant. It's kind of like, it's hard to focus on right now and the things that we going through as far as school and whatnot. So we just ready to see Drayden.
Yo, how many more weeks we got? Like 15?
Something like that, I think.
Tell them about that. It's like, how do it feel to be pregnant?
I mean, I like
some
being
advice.
pregnant. I like being pregnant, but it's just different. You just carrying around a whole nother life in your body. So once you get to that age where you can feel it, it's just kind of like amazing. I mean, yeah, you got your trimesters and times where you're not really feeling the best, but I mean, after a while, all that pain is all worth it. So it's just like, I would do it again. I'm not saying I won't be popping out babies.
Nope.
But it's nothing to make me like, oh, I hate being pregnant. I like it.
Like I said, I'm excited, man. Just can't wait. Like I said, we just waiting on December. And like I said, just wish the best. Like I said, just continue to keep us in your prayers. Because we need it, man. Everybody need it.
Yeah, and right around the corner.
And as far as my track season, you see, you know what I'm saying, I'm rocking the gear, you know what I'm saying, LR, track and field, got my bag, got the gear right there. This is my last year, man. I gotta go out with a bang, man. These last couple years, like last year, I was battling like a lot of injuries. So for the most part, I was just chilling and just working. And I think this year is gonna be the year for me, because like I said, I just been chilling. Really haven't been doing no training stuff, like working out. Cause I usually work out like every summer, like going dummy.
This one, he ain't do nothing.
Like, I just sat around and just work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring that money in. It's the only way. So
So
Like I
yeah.
said, come and check me out. You know what I'm saying? Hickory. It's gonna be an epic year for me. And the good thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, Dre gonna be there, so that's gonna get me even fired up for that. So, yeah.
That's basically the update on us. Y'all have really missed a lot. It's just that we're not really together that much. That's the only thing. So it's not much that y'all missed out on. Cause y'all see we still making videos.
I feel like we had to do this mukbang, you know what I'm saying, just to show y'all the chill side, cause these past couple of videos mostly like funny, entertaining, but we haven't did a mukbang in a while now, so I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we owe it to y'all. I like to take a moment, you know what I'm saying, thank everybody for just subscribing to our page, man. I think we at like, what, 160?
159, 160.
160, we're not gonna say 160, man. We made a tremendous jump. We started at like 120 something, and then now we at like 160, man. Our goal, we're just gonna take it inch by inch, you know what I'm saying?
Our goal is 200 now. So
200, you know what I'm saying? So please click that button, man. Like I said, we're gonna have a lot more bangers. We got like a whole list of like what we wanna do.
this is pretty long, so
We're just gonna keep them going. Like I said, we don't know when we're gonna get to those videos, because I got a busy schedule and stuff like that. So,
alright. So the topic today is relationships. Let's see, where do we want to start off? Let's just go off of when looking for,
well, our past relationships, or how you gonna do it?
we just talk about in general, or let's talk about arguments or communication in relationships. Well, go ahead and start then.
Me and Zaria, I feel like we doing better with communication, but it's just like the little things, like
I just feel like with arguments, it's hard because sometimes you have to realize sometimes you are the person that's in the wrong. So when you're in an argument with your significant other, it's not bad to be in the wrong or to admit that you're in the wrong. So, and that can also keep the argument from going as well. Like, I mean, just admit, yeah, I was wrong, so that y'all can move on from it. And I feel like arguments can actually, even though it's not the best thing to keep having, it can also make you closer in a way, so you kind of understand where your partner is coming from, and not necessarily an argument. Sometimes just a simple sit down talk. We have a lot of those as well too, and I feel like it's brought us closer as a couple in our relationship. And I just feel like to be able to have communication in a relationship is key, because you don't want to be in a relationship and you can't express how you feel with your significant other, because then it's going to be build up of anger, frustration, and then next thing you know, y'all not together anymore, and then you want to know why. So that's why we always say that communication is key. So
we spend countless, let's say, hours just talking about this life situation stuff, like how we gonna handle this when we get out on our own, how we gonna handle this, that, and so on. But like I said, getting into like our future and stuff like that, I feel like we have a good understanding from both ends, like what we trying to do. So it's just like a constant reminder for like just to keep talking about that stuff. So like if you in a relationship and you with the one that you want to be with, just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta constantly like just keep talking. It's like basically like nagging, but you know what I'm saying, but it's nagging. You might get tired of it though, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, dang, he was right or she was right, kind of thing.
And I guess it kind of depends on the couple as well. Because not all couples function like that. But at the same time, you gotta have communication. Without communication, your relationship is basically like nothing. You want to talk about intimacy in relationship?
Or like how important it, like, is it important or not, kind of thing.
Or whatever you gotta say on it. Or like,
I feel like,
or when it's too soon, or if it's ever too soon to start, or being intimate, or should there be a time limit on when to be intimate with your partner, or
I'm gonna say it like
if you're
this.
not intimate in a while, could it cause problems? Just anything.
You don't really have to be intimate or just going to say it. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have to have sex with your significant other. Like, it's important, but I feel like making sure that y'all on the same page, I feel like that's key before, you know what I'm saying, you start, you know what I'm saying, having sex. Because it's like, if you're not feeling that person, it's like kind of like a vibe kind of thing. If you're not feeling that person, I feel like y'all need to sit down and like have like a one-on-one with each other. Like, okay, we're on the same page with this, we're on the same page with that, and then, you know what I'm saying, bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just depends on the person. But if y'all feeling each other, go right ahead, like I said. Because sometimes when you meet that person, it's just like, okay, this is the person for me, so I'm, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and try it or just do it. So you're just like in the heat of the moment. So just don't get tied up. That's all I'm saying. Just don't get tied up in the heat of the moment. Like, you gotta do it because you don't really have to.
And along with that, you know, when you first with somebody, y'all might be more intimate when y'all first started dating, and you know, the spark you may feel might not be there because you are together so long. It's okay to not be all up under your partner, you know, all the time, as far as just like not really, as far as just like literally being on top of them. Like, sometimes we'll be chilling, he'll be in one room, I'll be in another, you know, we might be on the phone or something like that. So it's like, even though we're around each other all the time, we're not really like up under each other. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just us as a relation, as a couple, but you know, because after a while it just got to where.
And public announcement to all men. Please do not, if you don't want to date the girl or you don't want her to have strong feelings, please do not spoil her, okay? And y'all know what I mean, man. Like, if y'all spoiling these girls, man.
So you saying if it's not long term, don't.
If you don't
treat her
see
like it's long term.
If you don't see that y'all not gonna go very far, don't spoil it, because you know females is real sensitive, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying, catch feelings real quick. So it's just like, if you really not feeling the girl, just be like, you know what I'm saying, just chill. Day about day. I'm not saying you don't have to. I'm not saying don't get stuff for her, but I mean, don't be getting stuff for her or doing stuff for her all the time. Like, just be mellow, just chill.
Another thing, that's what we had to talk about, is like our finances. So like, when we go out to the store, it's just kind of like, I may pay for one thing one day, he may pay for one thing the next day, or we just flip-flop throughout the day. I was the type at first to kind of be like, you're the man, you gonna pay for me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be that way. Once you get in towards the relationship for a long time and you guys talk about it, you know, we've learned to flip-flop our finances and who pays for what and things like that.
And that's a major thing too. Like, when y'all in relationships, especially women, don't get in the habit where like the dude always paying for stuff, man. Like, if y'all together or about to date or whatever, you know what I'm saying, flip-flop, you know what I'm saying?
So that doesn't mean that the lady gotta pay for everything and that the man gotta pay for everything all the time.
Be flexible.
Just talk to your partner. Just be like, you know, how do you feel if you pay for this or blah blah blah, or we go half on this. You don't have to pay for the whole whatever y'all getting or whatever you doing. You can even go half on stuff sometimes. I mean, it's easier because you never in a relationship. Well, not really beginning, but you're still kind of fresh in a relationship. Sometimes you may not really know where the finances stand. So it's just like when y'all take turns.
Really, nigga?
It's easier. So things like that. But yeah. I want this dog to give me everything. I'm straight now.
Yeah.
Dang. I thought I was gonna have stuff going back to back on relationship.
Well, it'd be like that sometimes.
When you actually like sit down and have to talk about it, it's just kind of like, I guess I really didn't have as much about the topic to say.
I mean, I feel like we said some key points because, like you said, it's a lot that goes with relationships. So it's just like we gotta harp on one thing, and then you know what I'm saying. Just be like that sometimes.
So yeah.
Hey, you did I am. Huh?
What?
What?
That kind of hurt low key. I got small baby teeth, so.
That's it, man. If y'all want to hear us,
Wait. We could have talked about when to know when to share with family.
with your
Right.
significant other.
Like when, like how you knew it was a good time to introduce me to your family. And like, cause you know some girls is like, why don't you introduce me to your mama? Why don't you introduce me to your family? And they feel a certain way because the guys is kind of like not really saying anything about their family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what can we say about that?
But like, I feel like the dude really don't try to like bring their girl or the person they talking to their family. I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like the girl wants the man to bring her to meet the family.
But like for me,
Cause the dude really don't really care. It's just like whenever the dude feel comfortable or just feel like just doing it. But on the other end, females be like, I want to meet your parents. I want to meet your family. Dudes don't really be like, oh, I want to meet your family. I want to meet your family and all that. I mean, I could be wrong, but nowadays it's just like the female wants to.
so what about me just made it be okay, I want her to meet my family now?
I would say we just spent like a lot of time together. So like I said,
So you want
going
to
back
see
to
who you was around all the time and whatnot?
yeah, just like a feel thing. So like we was vibing. Like I said, we've been together for what, 2 years now. So we constantly like we're seeing each other. So it's just like, okay, this is gonna be for real. So I was like, okay, I can vibe with this. So we just went from there, and then she pretty much met my family.
He pretty much didn't have a choice. My grandma had called him in the first night we went out together. Like, so even if I really wanted to wait, she was wanting to meet him. So he basically met my mom and my grandma the first night we went out on our first date. So, but yeah, I feel like I was the type, which is what my problem was. I am a hard lover. I fall in love real hard. So like when I got a boyfriend,
That goes with spoiling too. I spoiled her.
even before I fell in love hard, even with the past, it was just kind of like okay, this person I think I'm gonna be with for a while, so I'm gonna show them to my parents, or I'm gonna tell my mom about it, and so yeah.
Like I said, man, we can go on and on, but if y'all want to hear more about relationships or just anything, comment below and just let us know. Hit us up on Instagram.
If you are a subscriber, we want to be able to talk to y'all. We want y'all to be able to talk to us. Please interact with us on social media. Please.
Like I said, I feel like I'm a good mentor, man. If y'all going through something, I mean, I'm not gonna tell y'all business, but I can just help y'all. We can help y'all, you know what I'm saying, get through it and stuff like that. And so we here. We love y'all. We'll do anything we can. Whatever we gotta say just to help y'all, give y'all some wisdom, some word of advice. Just hit us up. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yep. And I even
We talk all the time. Like, we can keep going on and stuff like that, but we can really get down to what y'all really want us to really talk about.
Yeah, and it'll be so much easier if y'all kind of tell us exactly, so that way, like, you basically getting what you want in the video. So instead of us just kind of assuming or guessing, so it kind of helps.
But like I said, man, we out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like, comment, do all that, man.
Yep. And make sure you tell your friends, family, mommy, your daddy, everybody to subscribe to us. Pretty soon, just depending on how we grow, we'll be starting doing this. We'll be starting to do shout outs or giveaways. We'll probably start with shout outs first and then go into giveaways. But yeah, we will see